Hey guys, welcome to Edu HubSpot PMP Mindset video series where I'm explaining the entire PMP concepts in 15 subsections. You have to wear that PMI hat and I will show you how to have that PMP mindset for your PMP exam. In this video, I'm gonna talk about scope, how scope is managed in traditional projects and how scope is managed in agile projects. We'll do a differentiation between them. So let's go right into that. But before we do that, you need to make sure you have this awesome mindset tool from my website eduhubspot.com. But how to download that, I will explain it to you at the end of the video. But first, let's talk about the concept itself, which is much more important. In a traditional project management mindset, the scope is well defined before the starting. The scope has to be well defined for predictive projects. In fact, if the scope is constantly changing, you would, go with agile projects, agile project management methodology. That's how typically it is. In the predictive side, the scope is linear, with each phase of the project being completed before continuing the next one. You don't do things in parallel. That's how typically it is done in predictive side. However, in agile, it's iterative, with each phase allowing forward and backward movement as necessary. So you can jump from phases multiple times on the agile. That's the beauty of agile. You can do, two phases parallelly also on the agile projects. So you can do that. In the traditional project management, any late stage changes usually mean scope creep and thus higher cost. Exactly. If you are making changes at the later stages of your project, it may cost you more and you don't want that. On the other side, on the agile side, agile aims to embrace the uncertainty and acknowledge that even a late change can still bear a lot of value to the end customer. So in agile side, people love changes, if you ask me. So if you want to add a new scope, then please pray that you are working on the agile project. So let's do a question also. Your colleague is working on a project which is in execution stage. The project is not well defined. So clearly it looks like the project is not well defined. So this means you cannot use the predictive. In the predictive side, you have to use the predictive lifecycle actually. However, it will be developed as the team understanding of the product increases. The project is also divided into different phases. The phases have a dependency such that one phase cannot start until the previous one is complete. So this means it has to have some kind of relationship, but you cannot do things in parallel. What could be the development life cycle and phase-to-phase relationship? Clearly, if you see from the question, it says the project is not well defined. This means either you will do option C or option D, which is about iterative life cycle. But the next statement is about the dependency, which says one phase cannot start until the previous one is complete, which is your sequential relationship where you have to wait for those one phase to complete before. Overlapping is when you do things in parallel. So option C is wrong. Let me double click and show that to you, which is a wrong answer, and option D should be your correct choice. You can click here to see the answer explanation. I will delete that for you, but you can read it if you want to, but I just explained it to you as well. Okay, and you can click here to see the video explanation where I'm explaining this question to you in detail if you want it. There is another question, which is question number 2, which I'm not gonna explain it to you. I want you guys to practice. But before you practice, first go on the home page. How to get this tool for free of cost? Just go on my website www.eduhubspot.com. When you go on my website, you will see two options over there. Either bottom right hand side, you will see an option of chat, click on that chat option, talk to one of my team member, or you request a demo, book a demo, and you will directly, based on the timeline, you can connect directly with one of my team member and they're gonna set up a 30-minute Zoom call with you. Now, what is the purpose of this Zoom call? They're gonna explain you how to use this tool. They're gonna understand your background, what you are doing, how you are doing in your studies, and they will give you some pointers. After the end of the call, of that Zoom call, they're gonna email this mindset tool for you free of cost. If you are my student or if you are not my student, you will, irrespective of that, you will get this tool free of cost. Only thing I ask from you is go on my website and talk to them. Give us those 30 minutes, because ultimately I want to make sure that I'm impacting your life, not just by helping you pass the PMP exam, but touching your hearts. That's my end goal. And please don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel, because I'm gonna explain this entire 15 concepts, everything. Like before the real PMP, you have to watch these 15 sections, wear your PMI hat in order to pass this exam successfully. And don't forget to send me an email when you pass this exam, because these emails help me a lot. It motivates me a lot to make something as beautiful like something like PMI Mindset tool, which I did. Hey guys, I hope you liked my video on scope, on predictive and the agile mindset. The next video I'm gonna talk about is the goal. How goal is managed on the predictive projects, how goal is managed on the agile projects. And on the other side, you will see my favorite video. Thank you.